Hey, social media, this is Tiffany Martinez. I hope you guys are having a grand day, grand evening, or grand morning, wherever you are in the world. I am making you guys another beautiful video for you guys to take the time to check out the first two videos here on www.mrstiffanymartinez.com if you're looking for more ways to make money from home. If that is the case, also check out the first and only video on www.savesilverbythegram.club if you're looking for more ways to make money from home, and also if you're looking to turn paper into silver, gold, and cryptocurrency. Or if you want to learn more about cryptocurrency, here's your opportunity if you are a novice when it comes to cryptocurrency or learning more about gold and silver's precious metals. If you're just starting from the beginning, here is a perfect opportunity to start earning while you learn while you earn. I do have some of my gold out tonight and some of the silver, and I have it set up for you guys so you can check it out. This is two separate opportunities. I do want to make that known before I get started. They're two separate companies, two separate opportunities, but they both have kind of the same concept. But I just wanted to mention that. I also want to mention that I am not a financial advisor. I am just the messenger, just here to share this opportunity with you. I have been with uh, Karatbars, which is the gold company. It'll be 3 years in August. I just started with the silver this March, and I am equally excited about both of them because they both pretty much, like I said, they pretty much do the same thing. I registered for both companies. The first one, like I said, I started in with the gold 3 years ago in August, and this one will be March, like I just said. But um, you register, you save either silver or the gold, and you tell a lot of people, you make a lot of money, you repeat. And that's all that you do. It's the same concept. Unless you just strictly want to just save gold or save silver. Basically, you register as a customer and you don't want to do the other part of the business, which I think is kind of, beneficial because if you register, let's say for the gold, this is just an example, and you want to introduce something to your family that maybe your family has never had before. Like, I mean, not just your children or actually, I mean, generations have never had, which is family money, something that has been passed down for generations to come. This is your opportunity to say, hey, I'm going to take the initiative today and go to that website and I'm going to check out the first two videos and I'm going to register for free. But don't just register because it's for free thinking it's something like Cash App or PayPal where you're just going to get a rinky dink $5 and you're just going to blow it at like a fast food joint. That's not like, this isn't like that. This is a legit business opportunity. And you can start saving in gold as low as $6. $6 American. It's about $5 in euros. That's why I have both of the dollar signs here, the European dollar sign and the American dollar sign. It really is that simple. There's no catch or anything like that. If you deal with banks and you put your money in the bank, at the end of the year, they don't give you free gold because you decided to put your money in the bank. And I believe if you save your money in paper all year long, let's say you saved $1,000 in your bank in paper money, you're going to get roughly 6 cents. It doesn't matter who you bank with. I'm not going to name any of the, I'm not going to name any of the institutions, but doesn't matter who you bank with, you're going to get about 6 cents if you save $1,000 at the end of the year. But if you protect your paper currency, regardless if it's US dollars, the the Federal Reserve notes, or if you have African Rand or the European dollar, whatever your currency is, if you protected that money in an appreciating asset such as silver or the gold, you would actually make money, not lose the money, as the American dollar has already lost 98% of its buying power. If I did mention it already, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just stating what's basically common sense. It's like I grew up in the 70s and 80s where my father would go to the grocery store, and my parents basically only had to go to the grocery store once a month. And I grew up in the country, so there wasn't like people would say there wasn't getting in the car and just going to the store multiple times. Whatever my parents brought home for groceries, that's what was in the store. I'm sorry, that's what was in the house until they went grocery shopping again. It wasn't until like the 2000s, when I was long gone from my parents' house, that they made multiple trips to the grocery store. That was when the basically all the kids left the house. And now with the pandemic going on, it seems like we're at the grocery store more. And my husband and I, we don't even have children, but it seems like we're at the grocery store more only because we just want to make sure we have the necessities. But it's also because the food isn't lasting, because we're paying more for the food because it's the same food, but because of the inflation, and I posted plenty of videos about this, and I posted plenty of pictures how something that used to be, let's say, $1 for these snack cakes, they're now almost, well, they're a little over $2. And that's what I would say is hyperinflation. And it's only going to get worse. The only reason why you don't see it visually worse across the board is because a grand amount of people are currently unemployed. They're not it's not like a traditional recession where um, there are jobs. The only thing that's making this recession different from the other recessions is the fact that there is the pandemic going on. That's the only thing that's different. If this virus wasn't in basically in the media and it wasn't actually happening, you would see the hyperinflation everywhere. You would see loaves of bread $5, the ones that is normally about 99 cents, or basically the store brand, the brand that not many people purchase. That's the brand that you will see that will now cost you $5. Um, but like I said, the only reason why you don't see that now is because no one's working, everyone's at home. And but once they announce that there's no longer a virus, and you're going to see it, you're going to see it hard. Not every state was hit as hard as, I think, the border states with the first round of it, but you're going to start seeing things get worse in the future. I don't want to say my opinion because this video isn't about the the pandemic or the pandemic. It's about preparing for the future and making a video and giving you guys another opportunity to save in silver, save in gold, and save in cryptocurrency. You've had this opportunity, at least with me, for at least 3 years. And yeah, I don't see enough people taking this opportunity seriously. At first, I only had this opportunity for you guys. And this particular one, even if you just got in and just saved, you would still win. If you saved, let's say, a gram of gold a week, or a gram of gold a month, or even a tenth of a gram of gold, which is one of these, um, a week, which is about $6, you know, you would still retire wealthier than you would if you continue to save in paper. I posted a video about 2 or 3 days ago about the bunny ranch, basically how one of the the employees there, basically her goal was to continue doing her job for 8 years, and she, in her mind, she thinks she's going to have a half a million. And anyone who basically deals with numbers, they know that she's not going to have a half a million. It's just an illusion. If anything, she's maybe going to have maybe a quarter of a million, if that. That's if that, you know. And if she was smart, or if anyone is smart, they wouldn't try to save in paper. They would try to save in a precious metal. Um, and then while they're storing their sweat equity in a precious metal such as gold or silver, even cryptocurrency, it's protected from inflation, is protected from taxation. So that basically means you're not getting beat up in, because you're holding on to it in paper. Um, have you ever heard of like someone who wins the lottery, and they win the lottery, let's say they won $1 million, and they paid their initial taxes, you know, let's say they paid 300,000 in taxes for whatever reason, whatever state they live in. Then let's say they paid all their bad bills, like all their debt and all that good stuff. They made some donations to charity. They purchased a house that they always wanted, and they were probably left with, if they're lucky, maybe 300, 400,000. They just said, I'm going to keep that in the bank and spend it slow. That's not a good idea, because the more you have in paper, the more that your Uncle Sam is going to take from you. But when you store it in silver, in gold, precious metals, you are protected from that. You're protected from, like I said, inflation, taxation. It's yours. You're basically being your own bank. And no, you're not doing anything illegal. This is this is the true God's money right here. This is lawful money. This is God's money. This is real money. This is the real stuff. This stuff is not real money. This is just a Federal Reserve note. Now, the one that I have back here is a silver certificate. It was actually backed by something. This is not backed by anything. And you can just go look at your own research for that if you wish. Like I said, I've been in the silver company since March. Um, and I started saving 1 ounce of silver. Uh, that was March, and I saved an ounce of silver April, and since April, they have not taken a single dime out of my account, and I'm on autosave. That means this autosave came out of my account, the dragons. The next one I got was the lion, that came out of my account. The next one I got for free right here with the instruments on it. I got this one for free. And by free, I mean it came out of my commissions. And all I'm doing is sharing the opportunity. And like-minded people that see the opportunity, the ones that want to do this, the ones that want to protect their sweat equity, that want to exchange their declining paper currency, they say, hey, Tiff, I want to do this too. I want to save in silver. No one's telling you to turn over all your money. No one's saying that. They're saying to save in silver. They're saying to save in gold. Like this gold here, I got for free. I got this for free, and I got really all of this for free as well. All because I asked the question, do you look for more ways to make money from home? And the people said yes. So not only did I get paid in paper currency, I earned free gold, and it came to my home. I actually made live videos when I opened up the free gold. And this particular silver here, my husband got this one for me. I guess he sees how enthusiastic I am about the gold and the silver. It's like it makes me feel extremely happy to help someone and not sell them items that they technically don't need, and that um, only make me make money. I want to show you this business card here. that comes inside of every autosave with the silver. Um, when I share the opportunity with you guys, the world, um, and I'm on autosave, I get 1 coin or more coins, depends on how many people I share the opportunity with. So not only do I get to bless my family, which is my husband and I get to bless the person who signs up and registers and starts saving in silver, but hungry children get to eat. That makes me extremely happy that I'm helping people. I'm not asking them to spend their money on things that they don't need and that's just going to end up either in the trash in a few years or end up in their garage like a kitchen gadget or something like that, or makeup or lotions and potions, things that they only going to try once. It only looks good on the screen, things like that. That's not what I'm about. I'm about preserving your wealth. And so, if you have children and grandchildren, and I spoke about if you've never had family money, that family money means when you expire, or if your parents have already gone, did they leave you anything? I'm not talking about $100 or they had a life insurance policy that barely covered their final expenses. I'm talking about a major wealth transfer, and not a wealth transfer that you went out and bought a shiny new truck or a shiny new car. That's not really a wealth transfer. A wealth transfer is family money that stays in the family for generations to come. So when you look at these silver coins, think of them as um, think of it as lawful money, like real money, because I could take this silver, this gold to any gold dealer that exchanges it for paper money whenever I want it. Whenever I want it. I would say an ounce is about maybe about $23 to $25 per ounce right now. I will have to look, or you can look to see what the current value is if you wish. But I think he's really smart when it comes to crypto, gold, and silver. Um, he always says that, well, he always says he's not a financial advisor, but he knows he's an expert. Everyone knows he's an expert, and maybe I'll tag him in this video. I'm not quite sure. Um, but he knows that silver is going to eventually get to $1,000, 1,000 US dollars per ounce. So, when do you think it would be a good idea to get involved with silver? When silver is $20 an ounce, meaning you would give a $20 bill for one of these, or do you think you should join when silver is $1,000 an ounce? When do you think you should join? Now, when it's only one of these, or later when it's $1,000 an ounce? And it's the same thing with the gold. Like, this is a 1 gram card. This card right here. The plastic part is just a protector so you don't lose um, the gold that's inside. You know, and when the gold reaches, um, let's say, $1,000 for 1 gram, when do you think you should get in? If anyone thinks later, wow. Like I said, I'm ready to help you get started with either the gold or the silver, whichever one that you want to get started with. And you can actually get paid to save. Anyone can do this. Anyone. If you have children, and I'm not judging you, if you have children, if you can get a latte on the way to work, or wherever you spend your $6 each day or every other day, or whatever you spend your $6 on, put that back and get that for your babies, because you don't want to be on the opposite side of the wealth transfer, because things are extremely crazy as it is, extremely crazy, and no one knows the rest of 2020 is going to hold. But what we do know is that the government is trying to switch over to a digital currency, and the only digital currency I know of is cryptocurrency. That's the only. They're fading away from this. You have an opportunity here to get ahead of the game. Which one will you choose? And when the silver coins does reach 1,000 an ounce, you best believe the Martinez's will have thousands of these coins. Because we have a mortgage. That means we have a house payment. We don't pay rent. We have a house payment. And I'm not going to be spending, the next 30 years, even though we're 7 years into our mortgage, we're not going to spend those years paying off a house payment. We're not going to do it. We want to pay the house off in one lump sum and be done with it. Like, that is ridiculous. But they say those who cannot afford to pay, or how do they say it? They say it as you pay interest because you can't afford to pay cash. That's a penalty. When you pay interest, it's a penalty. But those who can walk in and swipe their card or bring it in a briefcase and pay cash, they're in a better position. And it has nothing to do with swiping a credit card. They actually can produce the liquid right then and there. That's why they get better prices. It has nothing to do with having a 900 credit score. That's not financial freedom when you don't have the assets to back it up with. So definitely go check out that Bunny Ranch video and listen to the video. It's not that long. This one's probably longer than the other one. I'm disappointed because now I gotta wait hours, but it's okay. I just want to make sure you guys have this opportunity to get free silver and free gold like I do. I don't understand. Somebody needs to make it make sense to me. You guys rather go to work, especially the people I've known all my life. You rather go to work for 40 plus hours, for 40 plus years, just to be given 40% of your income? Please sit down and do the math one time. Doesn't matter how much you save in paper, it's not going to be enough. You're saving it in the wrong spot. And no one, absolutely no one, especially me, is telling you to go out there and kill your 401k. I'm not a financial advisor, and even if I were, I would never tell you to do that. Number one, you should never, ever, 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 ever put all your eggs in one basket. But as your friend, I do suggest that you have gold, silver, and crypto. Because either way, you're going to win. Either way, you're going to win. And those people who missed out on Bitcoin, I'm one of those people. Only because I didn't know about it. But I didn't miss out on Ethereum. I didn't miss out on the KBC coin. Alright, the last thing I want to mention, I don't have a business card for that one yet, but I am going to be getting some labels very soon. It is for the Ethereum opportunity. Just go to www.amazing.cryptocurrency, and amazing is spelled AH-MAZING cryptocurrency.com, and I will type that in the description box. But join us and start getting paid to save. Start getting paid to save. Your bank is not paying you to use your money. Come earn while you learn. Learn how to keep more of your money. I've had this money. I know it's not a lot of money. It's only $27, but technically it's probably about $30 with that silver certificate. I've had that out for the longest time, and I just keep it. I just use it in my videos. I'm not impressed by the Federal Reserve notes. So for those who are out there taking pictures with basically paper money, I'm going to be impressed when you have a stack of these upside your face, or a fan of these in your face, or a stack of these, a Dagwood sandwich worth of these. Let me know when you get that. Or you have a physical safe full of these, or you actually registered with me and you have a family safe and you took the challenge with Quicksilver. You said, Tiff, you know what? I'm going to register and I'm going to take the challenge. I'm going to take the challenge and I'm going to get those coins because I'm doing it for my babies and I'm doing it for my great grandchildren. I'm doing it for my grandkids. I'm doing it for my family. So my future generations don't have to struggle the way I had to struggle, the way my parents had to struggle, the way my great grandparents had to struggle. Because if you're 50, 55, 60, 70, 75, 80, and you're still working, that means you are struggling. You're not working by choice. And I'm not saying that to pick on you. If your mother or your father is still working, that means they're not working by choice. Only people I know that work by choice are volunteers. That means they're not being paid. But if you actually have to show up to a job every single day, you're there for a reason because you need that paycheck. They used to have those greeters at the Walmart store. They don't have those anymore. The people that are there are people that are on the time clock. They're working. They're working. So, if you're looking for more ways to make money from home, or you are ready to start turning paper into silver, gold, and cryptocurrency, and you want to share the opportunity with others so you can get paid and earn free silver and free gold, either get back with the person who shared this video with you or has been sharing the opportunity with you, or go to www.mrstiffanymartinez.com or www.stayathomeWifey.com. If you want to get in on the silver, my goodness, I started in March and I'm already on level 7. And it was nothing. It was nothing to get to level 7 because all I did was share the opportunity. That's all I did. I mean, that's like going to a job and all you did was show up and you clocked out and you went back home. You didn't stay for the 8 hours. All you did was show your face, pull into the parking lot, you clocked in and you clocked out. If you did that much, that's what it feels like. But it's an amazing feeling knowing that I am helping. And I'm doing this all from the comfort of my home, regardless of how I feel that day. I mean physically feel that day. My heart is just full every day because I know I helped. So, you can follow me on Twitter at lawfulmoney76, Instagram at crypto_tiff, and my Facebook, if you're seeing this on YouTube, is the Gold Messenger. That's Gold, Gold, Messenger. My business page is International Silver and Gold Savers with Tiffany Martinez. I always say this, I have more international business partners. They're so eager to get started because their currency is technically worse than the United States currency, but they're so eager to get started. They're so eager. Well, I have my American friends, people I've grown up with all my life. They're just twiddling your thumbs. Just twiddling your thumbs. And this is easy. Why wouldn't you want to save in an appreciating asset and teach your children what real money is? Talk about this around the table. Talk about this on the sofa. Say, look, kids, this is the family safe. Whenever I die someday, because we're all going to expire, I'm doing this for you. These keys will be given to you. Tell them about that. Tell them what real money is. Tell them why you